up, gamers? This week on Movie Snobs, we will head to the John F. Kennedy Space Center as we check out the comedy film Fly Me to the Moon, starring Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum. It's 1968, and marketing executive Kelly Jones has just received the mission of a lifetime. She must revive public support for the Apollo program. She soon makes her arrival and shakes things up at the Space Center. Soon, NASA is advertising watches, kids' cereal, and energy drinks. Soon, the money is rolling in. However, not everyone is happy. Launch director Cole Davis resents the commercialization of space and Kelly's intrusion into his workplace. Kelly soon advances into politics, giving personalized tours to senators and members of the media. As a result of this PR campaign, support for the space program skyrockets. However, not all is going well. Mo Burkus, a special agent of Richard Nixon, doubts the moon landing will succeed and cooks up a fallback. He plans to fake the landing using a Hollywood set and blackmails Kelly into joining his plot. Together, they painstakingly create a fake lander and lunar surface. This replica is impeccable, but Kelly has second thoughts. She informs Cole about the plan and they agree to sabotage Mo's operation. Together, they disconnect his camera feed and use the real camera in space. Mo only recognizes the switch when a cat runs across the set. Fortunately for everyone, he laughs it off, but swears everyone into secrecy beforehand. Fly Me to the Moon was way more funny than it was historical. Scarlett Johansson's character was the most entertaining, and I liked the idea of NASA energy drinks. I enjoyed the many big box TVs, VHF tuners, and touch-tone phones. There was even a scene where NASA employees had to steal a Sony Trinitron and strip it for parts. While the film was funny, I still felt that there was something wrong about its engagement with history and the truth. The Apollo 11 mission was a spectacular event which brought two men to the surface of the moon. Lunar travel had long been an object of fantasy. Everyone knows about the cow that jumped over the moon. In the early modern era, novelists described lunar adventures. Later, in 1902, the film A Trip to the Moon was a worldwide sensation. It depicted a lush moon and a civilization of moon people. However, when Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin reached the moon on July 20th, 1969, there were no aliens to be seen. Still, some people found the moon landing to be implausible. As early as December 1969, the Cleveland Plain Dealer poked fun at moon landing conspiracy theorists. Today, as many as 20% of Americans believe the moon landings were faked, even though they were one of the most documented events in history. In this context, I find Fly Me to the Moon to be irresponsible in its depiction of the moon landing. The film mixes real footage with CGI. It makes the journey to the moon look like a ridiculous endeavor run by incompetent people. More importantly, it entertains conspiratorial thinking about a recent event. Buzz Aldrin is still alive, and he will beat you up if you tell him the moon landing was fake. While the film was funny, I feel that the director should have framed it as a mockumentary, or as a look into an alternate reality. That approach would have mitigated most of the film's issues while still preserving its humor. Also, they should have used the Frank Sinatra version of the Fly Me to the Moon song. Anyways, did you watch Fly Me to the Moon? Do you like outer space? Let me know what you think at ZTV Goofing Off on Instagram.